I have another cute coworker. You'll have heard of a lot of them, but I have one named Hildy. And Hildy sent a request that said, Christina, please show me how I could wear chains without turning them into a big old knot, like in the back of the neck, right? Like, how do you layer them so that they kind of stay put and they don't turn into a gigantic mess, which was a struggle just finding chains that weren't in knots to do this little video for you. So I picked a bunch of crazy different chains that normally I guess people wouldn't wear together, but since I like to channel Mr. T, I would totally wear this if I could buy all these things, but that is not the point. The point is to illustrate how to wear different necklaces or chains without getting them all tangled up. And there's a couple things I try to think of. One is to wear different links. Like if you're wearing only box links, all the box links get all tangled up. If you're wearing only, rope chains, sometimes they tend to get tangled up. So the best thing to do is wearing different lengths, different links, and different size of links. So if you have some that are big, this is a big, gigantic Van Cleef curb link that's all faceted. It's also relatively lightweight. So this is a really good example of wearing a bigger, different link. And then I have this Tiffany & Company that's kind of like a big fat wheat chain. It's actually flat on the back, which also helps it sit really well. And then you can wear something like little, like this is a little bitty, God, what are you, like a wheat or something. And then I have what I think of as highly tangleable. I don't know if that's a word, but this is a beautiful long chain. It has rock crystal, like spheres on it, that is made by a really cool woman named Lauren, and her jewelry line is called Lauren Klein. Well, it's made to be layered, but because of these beads, it can get tangled really quickly. So you have to be thoughtful that you're layering it with something that holds its own with it, that it isn't like this, because if you put two things of the same length like this together, they will totally get all tangled up. But if you want to do short and you want to do long, and you place them on the back of your neck with intention, you don't just throw them all on top of one another. Like I literally, when I put this stuff on, I put them separate and I try to like push them on the back of my neck. They will stay. I've wandered around all morning like this and none of it got tangled once it's on. Of course, I don't plan on y'all wearing it like this, but I like it. Okay, the other thing that's super tangly that helps is if you're gonna wear a baby chain, like something really delicate and little, is to put a pendant on it, something to weigh it down so it doesn't flip so much. This, for example, I found in a complete gigantic messy knot. Once I untangled it and I put the enhancer back on it, it stays open and like it gives it that that heft so that it actually hangs properly instead of wanting to migrate up your neck and turn into a big old fat mess. So I don't know if I answered Hildy's question, and I don't know if I'm going to wear these all day, but I just might.